Alright, 6.6, number 1. We want to determine the amplitude, the period, phase shift, if any, of the given function. Okay, so recall from the previous video the parent function that shows all the transformations looks like this: a sine parentheses b x minus c plus d. Alright, so the amplitude is a. Alright, so for our function, I'm going to kind of match this up. We have 5 sine of 1 over 4x. That's it. Alright, so the 5 matches with the letter A, B matches with the 1/4. Alright, A is the amplitude. So amplitude is A, and B is equal to 1/4, which we'll use that later. So right now, the first problem wants to know the amplitude, so it's just 5. Alright. The period. Okay, so the period, we figure out, period of sine and cosine is 2 pi. So you have to do 2 pi divided by b. Alright, and in this case, b is 1/4. Okay, so we have 2 pi divided by 1/4. Alright, no such thing as dividing by fractions. You do keep, change, flip. Alright, so this is the same thing as saying 2 pi times 4 over 1, or just 4. So we get a period of 8 pi. Okay, so our period is 8 pi by doing that transformation. 2 pi divided by b. So the period is 8 pi. Alright, so since there is no c value, we do not have a phase shift. Okay, so let's just go ahead and show you. C equals 0 because there's no c term. Alright, the phase shift, I'm just going to put PS for phase shift. Phase shift is equal to c divided by b. And in this case, since c is 0, it doesn't matter what you have on the bottom. 0 divided by any number is 0. So this graph is not getting shifted in any direction, left or right. So there's no phase shift. It will be 0. And that's it for this one. So now it wants us to graph the function. So let me make this big. We're going to enlarge this graph, and we're going to tell it sine. This is what sine curve looks like. So I guess so you need to see those images in the previous video so you can kind of have an idea of what it looks like. Just click on the graph anywhere and it should bring up this. Okay, so amplitude is 5. The period is 8 pi. I guess I didn't need to. Where's the pi at? There we go. Pi. If you delete that, if you type pi, it'll bring the pi back up. No vertical transformation, no shift, no reflection. That's it. That's all we need. Okay. So we're going to save that. Click here and submit. So I'll move this guy out the way. Okay.